Hello, Liverpool fans. Welcome back to Fora Red. So it's the morning after the disaster of not losing, but it felt like a loss of drawing 1-1 with Burnley at home. So if you weren't aware, last night on Twitter, not Twitter, a Liverpool musician and model who's done some modelling for the club. I think his name's Kian or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, he tweeted out something around we shouldn't be booing at Anfield. You know, that's not what we do. That's Everton behaviour. To be fair, people replied being well, drawing at home to Burnley is Everton behaviour. And singing attack, attack, attack. So, obviously that ruffled up, a few feathers because he then proceeded to go on about, and I don't know why he did this, go on about the only people who are disagreeing with me are faceless accounts that have never been to Anfield. And it's that doesn't really make much sense, does it? Because a bunch of people who are in Anfield have just been booing. So which one is it? Is it the people who don't go to the game, or is it the people who do go to the game do the booing? Not really too sure what he was trying to get at there. But anyway, I just thought I'd throw my 2 pence in it. I agree with him that booing isn't us. It's definitely not the way that Liverpool fans behave on the regular. And singing things like attack, attack, attack. I've not heard that since sort of the Roy Hodgson days when I used to go as a kid. But the reality is, Liverpool fans, and Slot mentioned it himself, are very, very, very frustrated at the moment. And those frustrations, as the poor performances go on and the bad results continue, the draws, the narrow wins against teams that we should be battering, the longer that goes on, the more people are pulled over to that kind of dark side than they are staying on the positive side. And that's where you do turn believers to doubters and doubters to believers, to quote Klopp. It's all about what happens on the pitch, is where fan reaction comes from. Now, Liverpool Football Club fans aren't booing because they want to be the trying to do Everton behaviour. They're not booing because they want the manager to be sacked the following day. What it is they're angry and they're very disappointed with this continuous poor performances. A lack of inspiration. So people were well, why would Xabi Alonso fix that? And it's well, it's not necessarily about fixing it in, picking up more points. We need that, definitely. But it's about fixing the football. The football is what they're doing because they are bored shitless after paying 60, 70, 80 quid for the ticket. So they're not Everton fans. They've got every right to do it, and I don't blame them.